That wasn't what destroyed the Second Temple, disagreements. What destroyed the Second Temple actually lies in another question, which is, how is it possible that the greatest sages who were alive at the time, Rav Yochanan ben Zakkai, Rav Shlomo ben Gamliel, the greatest sages that the rabbis today and the great rabbis that we know in recent and previous generations all look up to. These are the sages of the Mishnah who lived in that time period. How is it possible that these rabbis, who had immense knowledge and spiritual wisdom, weren't able to speak to the population, weren't able to be respected enough, weren't able to be charismatic enough in order to mediate and have a peaceful resolution to these issues? The rabbis, the great sages who lived at the time of the Second Beit HaMikdash, were dealing with something outside their control. Baseless hatred is not something that anyone else has control over but you. And in every individual lies the power that's needed now. It's not about the rabbis. The rabbis, the great rabbis, already lived. Moses already lived. King David lived. King Solomon lived. They had these rabbis. They had Rav Yochanan ben Zakkai. That is not what it's about today anymore. It's not about one leader. It's not about one politician. Sure, they can make an impact, but really where the power lies is in you. There's no solution to the baseless hatred until we each as individuals collectively transform our soul corrections. So it's like the actual baseless hatred, it can't even take root. Actually, Gedalia Fenster said something which is pretty on key with this point, which is not dismissing the messenger. Baseless hatred is not dismissing the messenger in the sense where I'm hating you because I think that you're doing this to me. But really, it's meant for us to realize that everything is a message from the Creator who wants to give to us. It's not a punishment. And when we each realize that, there's really no more room for the hatred to exist at all. It's obviously a complicated situation today in many aspects and many different things. But when we start being more like the Creator, everything just works itself out. That's just the reality of what's going to happen. You have to trust that that's what's going to happen. Because when we're more like the Creator, there's no room for any darkness. When we're more like the light, there's no room for darkness.